Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that I did yesterday that happened supposedly over the weekend or sometime last week out there in Downers Grove, Illinois. Shout out. By this time, you all heard about the Panera Bread hate crime incident in which a woman pictured here, her name is Alexandra Zastakowicz, 64-year-old asshole. This woman ran up to a guy out of the blue in Panera Bread because he had on a Palestine sweatshirt, and it made her mad. She threw coffee on him, tried to attack his wife who was filming as he kept her at bay. Now, she was lucky, like I said before, and I still stand on what I say. This guy was a nice guy. Me? I'll take it the way it is. I would have gave it a business. What about y'all? Take a look at this, and more information that came out. She's been charged with a hate crime and got to go back to court, and they gave her all these stipulations that are stupid, in my opinion. But just take a look at it, and we'll come back and talk about it like we did yesterday.
A suburban woman tonight charged with a hate crime after a confrontation at a Downers Grove Panera restaurant.
It was all caught on camera. Tia Ewing is live at the restaurant tonight. Tia.
Well, this is where all of this unfolded here at this Panera Bread right here on Lamont Road. As for the woman, it took about 24 hours for her arrest, and now she's charged with a hate crime.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, my God. It didn't stop. The video goes on for another 47 seconds, a tirade where expletives and vile remarks were hurled at Wasim Zaran, allegedly for the sweatshirt he chose to wear that reads Palestine on the back of it.
She started saying how it's my land, about Palestine, not your land. This is America, you can't wear that hoodie.
It was a lunch date with the Zarans that went awry inside this Panera Bread in Downers Grove. As onlookers watched, the woman eventually left the scene. It didn't take long to catch up with her. Downers Grove police identified her as 64-year-old Darien resident Alexandra Zastakowicz. The DuPage County State's attorney charged her with 2 counts for hate crime and 1 count of misdemeanor disorderly conduct.
If I did that to her, the book would be thrown at me, and I expect the same to her. A hate crime has no excuse. It doesn't have to do with your appearance or your age. It has to do with your heart. And that is what she needs to be punished by.
It's not caught on camera, but Zaran says the woman stormed up to him out of nowhere, yelling and trying to douse him with coffee. His pregnant wife began recording, and that's when, according to the DuPage County State's attorney, Zastakowicz tried to smack the phone out of her hands. Zaran says the alleged attack was completely unprovoked.
I did everything I could to not touch her. Because I knew as soon as I did anything, it would be, the roles would be reversed. It would be she's the victim.
Well, as for Panera Bread, they did release a statement saying they're working with their team on this matter. As for the suspect, what we know is that she was given pretrial release. She's supposed to have no contact with the victims and cannot go back inside this Panera Bread, though, but she will be back in a courtroom. That will happen on December 16th.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of Miss Alexandra Zastakowicz. Just like a stank-ass attitude. What that woman did, there's no excuse for. So what, he got a goddamn shirt on you don't agree with? Says she came out of nowhere and attacked him. Out of nowhere. That's not your country, it's mine. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. 64 years old. Hell, I moved a fish tank today with my son, who's 20. And I almost broke my back. You better know your limitations out here, people. For real. 64 years old. This woman ran up on him, very Karenistic. Oh, I'll do what I want to do because I'm old and I'm a woman, and if somebody will protect me no matter what. Shit, let it have been me. I'd have headbutted her like I was in an Irish bar fight. Soon as she tried to throw that coffee. And then when you tried to swing at my wife, hell to the no. I'd have sickled you like Nikita Koloff. For real. People are crazy out here, y'all. I don't know what's going on. It seemed like the last 12 years, 8 to 12 years, all types of people are coming out of the woodwork that put hands on you or express how they don't like something about you, whether it's the way you look, where you come from. Man, this shit is getting out of hand. If you saw that video on Instagram where I seen it, the whole video, soon as he pushed her, you know, because he was keeping her at bay. Stop. He said stop multiple times. Soon as he pushed her, and he threw the coffee and it hit her on her head, she got embarrassed. Oh, now I'm going to call the cop. I'm going to call the cop. Like she already knew, oh, if I call the cops, I'm old, I'm a woman, they'll blame you. I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling that. She was trying to use the system against this dude. That's just my opinion. I know them games. Do all women do that? No. But I just know them type of games. I ain't do nothing. They did something to me. Woman got you on camera running up on and attacking her husband. And then they didn't cuss her. They ain't talk mean to her or nothing. Hey, stop, stop, stop. How you can't understand the English language, but you want to fight on American soil about something you rightfully believe in? I told you before, y'all. If you go back in history, long as I can remember, there was always a common enemy inside the United States for Americans to be upset about. I first started noticing this when I was real young, and we would have conflicts with other nations. Then we would start making action and war movies, and it would show these nations, or it would kind of hint that these are the nation that we going against. A lot of times, that's why you got a lot of discrimination and stuff around wartime from whatever country we go against, and hate crimes against people that been born here, but just come from, their lineage come from another country. This shit ain't no different. I treat everybody the same. I don't care who you are. I feed off energy. You know what I'm saying? You treat me right, I treat you right. The way I receive you is how, the way you receive me is how I receive you. Damn, I'm losing my phone. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying though, guys. I mean, come on, man. 64 years old. If that man had punched you with all his might, you would have met your maker. You would have gave up the ghost right there. You sitting up there with 1.5 feet in the coffin already at 64 years old, your heart could stop at any second. And you up there trying to engage in fisticuffs with a grown-ass man. What the hell is wrong with you? Charge her with a hate crime. Can't go in Panera Bread. You're permitted. You're not permitted to be around those people. They don't want her around. She ain't gonna never see them again. And she gonna take her ass right back in at Panera Bread because she feels as though she's entitled, no matter whatever the fuck is going on with her. She feels as though she's entitled to do what she want and say what she want because she's in America. I drop a dumbass over there in Palestine for 24 hours and see how far she make out. You can attack everybody you want over there. They got the flags waving all over. Let's see what your old ass do over there then, Miss Stankiewicz. Nothing, exactly. Shut the fuck up and sit down and wait for death to come like the rest of us. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're old, know your limits. I'm not gonna run out there and fight some 20-something-year-old kid knowing damn well I'm gonna wind up looking like Mike Tyson with Jason Paul, getting hit 3 or 4 times before I even know what the fuck was going on. See you in the next video. Take care.